The Cleveland Browns travel to Buffalo to face the Bills on Sunday in a crucial game for both teams. Cleveland currently sitting at 7-4, Buffalo at 6-5. Both of these teams very much alive in the AFC playoff race, but they both really need a win this week. Buffalo a 3.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 42.5 the total in this game. Now the Bills are coming off their most impressive performance of the season. They beat the New York Jets 38-3 last week. But the Browns are not the New York Jets. Cleveland has been pretty good all year, really. They've had a couple of hiccups here and there, lost a bad game in Jacksonville, and just 2 weeks ago they were dominated by the Houston Texans. But by and large, Cleveland has been solid on both sides of the ball. They're certainly not explosive offensively. They've only produced 30 points one time all year, but middle of the pack in most offensive stats, top half of the league in both yards per game and points per game. However, they have a stiff test this week against this Buffalo defense. I'm not sure people realize just how good the Buffalo defense is. This, one of the best defenses in the entire league this season. 4th in the league in yards allowed, 5th in points allowed. They really have no weakness, and I think they're really going to dominate this Cleveland offense. Josh Gordon is back in the fold now for Cleveland. That gives them some explosive playmaking ability at the wide receiver position. But you look at the offense as a whole, I don't see enough of that explosiveness, even with Gordon in the fold, to really make a dent on this Buffalo defense that has been so tough. Now, the Bills are going to have some trouble scoring points themselves. The Browns, top 10 in the league in points allowed, and Buffalo, 24th in total offense. So we see a low total here like 42.5. I don't think I'd be betting over that total. Both these teams have been playing a lot of under football, and I expect this game to go under again. I think this is going to be really low scoring. Now, I've been backing Buffalo with some degree of regularity since they made the switch to Kyle Orton at quarterback. I believe they sort of addressed their one glaring weakness, which was quarterback. However, right after that happened, they lost their best 2 offensive players, tailbacks C.J. Spiller and Fred Jackson, and that sort of turned Buffalo into a pass-first offense. Even though Orton has been an upgrade over E.J. Manuel, Buffalo doesn't really have the skill position talent to be a pass-first offense. Their best wide receiver is a rookie, Sammy Watkins. But Fred Jackson is back healthy now, and the Browns really struggle against the run, 29th in the NFL in rushing defense. So I think Buffalo might get that running game going a little bit this week. Look, I think the Bills are going to win this game, and I'll be honest with you. The 3.5-point number puts me off a little bit. If it were Buffalo -1 or -2, I'd be enthusiastic about this play. But I think this is going to be a tight, low-scoring game, so the 3.5 points bothers me a bit. I would rather see you take Buffalo on the money line, bite the bullet a little bit. But if you don't feel like doing that, I would rather have Buffalo -3.5 than Cleveland +3.5. I expect Buffalo to win this game. Think they'll probably cover the 3.5-point number. And I also lean towards under 42.5.